welcome to the launch of I can call it the summary or the preliminary findings from a very important mapping that was done on the state of impact investing in Ghana, unlocking private sector capital for profit and impact.
The report that we're going to work on today, it highlights exactly where we are on our journey towards making impact investment a real and viable addition to the efforts that the government is making towards getting our country where it wants to get to.
We needed a clear strategy, and we needed to understand what was actually happening in Ghana in impact investing and take action based on what we learned. And this meant three things. One, mapping the ecosystem, understanding who's in it, what are they doing, what do they need, how could we get them to be more effective. Two, we wanted to understand the gaps and understand their root causes and what action could be taken to fill those gaps and lead to exponential growth. And three, we wanted to understand the size of the market, how much money is actually there. We didn't want to be a talk shop about how money should bring change. We wanted to commit to actual amounts of money being moved by different categories of asset owners and push them to actually make those investments. So today we will focus on the gap analysis and recommended actions and some highlights from the map. And I trust that many of you in the room, watching online or listening on radio, will see opportunities for you to start or join some action to move money and ultimately transform lives and build our country.
Your research is fundamentally important to making sure that the investment market here in Ghana works and functions efficiently and effectively and delivers the kind of outcomes that the country wants and needs.
So the Limited Partnership Act, for example, is something that currently we are discussing with Securities and Exchange Commission and the Registrar of Companies, that we are going to actually start rolling that discussion, setting up the policy to be able to start working on the limited partnership.
So hence, in Jaro yesterday, we launched a 150 million Ghana cedi vehicle. This is the first vehicle in Ghana for private equity, 100% so far anchored with only local asset managers.
I think it's a great report. We needed to start from somewhere. And what this report does is it identifies what the issues are, what the gaps are, and attempts to propose some recommendations and solutions. So it's a good start for impact investing in Ghana.
The private sector needs to collaborate more. The private sector needs to ask the question of how can we be involved in order to advance impact investing in Ghana.
This is a good starting point, for all stakeholders to be aligned as to what impact investing, venture capital, private equity is. And then I guess as stakeholders, we can all align on our objectives for this particular asset classes on the way forward.